Hi everyone, welcome to this session. Today we will be seeing about sorting objects in Java. So greetings from Mercy Technologies. So what we are going to do is today we are going to see about what is sorting and why we need sorting. What are the benefits we are getting as part of this sorting concept, right? And we will see how to sort integer objects in ascending order and how to sort in descending order, same way like string objects, how to sort it in ascending order and how to sort it in descending order, correct? And finally we will see about hands-on coding sessions, right? So I would like to introduce about myself. My name is Sashi Kumar, and basically like I am from Tamil Nadu. Currently I am working in Bangalore. I do have around 13 plus years experience in IT industry. So I have worked various organization in the past 13 years. Currently I work in one of the product based organization. So I'm a technical architect. I'm managing around 3 projects, and I am managing around 16 members in my team. Okay. So like we often conduct free sessions and paid sessions as part of in our Mercy Technologies, right? So so today we'll be seeing like very in-depth session on this. Okay, so let's go to the next topic. So you will be wondering like what is sorting? Sorting is nothing but in during your school days and college days, right? You will be understanding like you will be knowing that what is sorting, right? Say for example, you have a integer number, something like this. Say for example, 40, 50, 30, right? 10 and 20, right? So you will be knowing like there are different types of sorting, right? Bubble sort, merge sort, insertion sort, right? Selection sort. So sorting is nothing but if I want to sort it in ascending order, right? So how to sort it in ascending order? So it's simple. So what we will do is from small number to big number, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? In case if I sort it in descending order, right? So again from big number to small number, right? So what is the big number? If this is given, then big number is 50, right? Then 40 and then 30, 20, 10. So this is called sorting, right? In case if you go to any interviews, experience level interview also they started asking, right? So in case if you go for any experience level interview or fresher level interview, they might ask, hey, can you write a program for sorting integer numbers or sorting uh, string related objects. So that is what we are going to see. You might have studied various types of sorting, right? Say for example, merge sort, right? Bubble sort is the famous one, right? Bubble sort, then insertion sort, right? Selection, selection sort. There are various types of sortings are available, right? So this is basically in data structure, right? Data structure. There are various types of sortings are available. So what we are going to do is we will see why we need sorting, right? What are the benefits we are going to, we are getting as part of sorting. And finally, we will be going with around 4 types of programs, right? Fully hands-on. So we will see what is sorting basically in Java, right? So as you see the definition, sorting is the process of arranging elements in a collection in a specific order, right? So you are having a collection, right? Collection is nothing but a box. Either it can be arrays or any types of collections, right? Array list or vector, linked list or set, hash set, linked as tree set. It can be any types of collection, right? Say for example, you are having a few integer objects, right? In an array, right? You know, right? Array, right? So array is used to store collection, different, collection of objects, right? So in case if you are having a group of objects in an array, so if you want to sort it in ascending order or descending order, right? The process of arranging the elements in the specific order, that is called sorting, right? Basically, Java provides inbuilt methods, interfaces, and classes to perform these sorting operations, right? So any primitive types, that is like, again, it is a wrapper type, right? For each primitive type in Java, we do have, right? We do have 8 primitive types. I can say byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, and character, right? These are the primitive data types. For each type, they have defined a wrapper type. Wrapper type is nothing but a class. JDK developers, they defined it. We are going to see this, in our session. So either you can sort all this, these primitive types, or even you can sort custom type also. Say for example, employee objects you want to sort, student object you want to sort, you can go with it, right? That's what they are mentioning. So Java basically provides inbuilt methods, right, for sorting both primitive and user defined objects, correct? And what is the benefit you are getting, right? So any topic, you are studying in computer science or software engineering, always you need to study this way. What is the topic? Say for example, you are studying, what you can say, uh, you know, solid principles, or design pattern. First you know what is design pattern, then you need to ask why we need the topic, right? What is the benefit of the topic? So this is how you need to study, right? Say for example, you are studying about arrays, what is meant by arrays, right? And why we need arrays, what are the benefits we are getting as part of arrays? Similar way in sorting, what are the benefits we are getting? So you know that in bubble sort, right, or binary search, say for example you want to do binary search, what is the first rule in binary search, right? First rule is you need to sort the array, right? In the sorted array only you can perform binary search, right? So similar kind of, it is mainly, it improves performance of searching operation, right? So in a sorted array or in a sorted collection, we can perform searching faster, right? So it is improved search performance. When we are going for the sorting, it is, we can easily perform the searching operation. Second one is data readability. If it is sorted order, then it is easy to read and understand it, right? And also we can analyze it very easily, right? And optimized algorithms. That point is optimized algorithms, right? So many algorithms, right? Merging or binary search. So everything we can do it in a sorted array, in a sorted collection easily, right? And finally, efficient comparison. You want to compare two different arrays or you want to perform some operations. Then we can go for sorting. So these are the primitive, primary benefits of sorting in arrays, right? So we will see how we can perform, sorting. So directly we will go for hands-on. So what I am going to do is consider like I have already Java in my machine. So prerequisite is you need to go for Java JDK, right? So Java Development Kit. For developing this application, you need certain software. One is a JDK. Second one is a IDE. IDE is nothing but Integrated Development Environment. Integrated Development Environment, right? So what we are going to do is I'm going to use either you can use Eclipse or IntelliJ. You can use any type of software or STS. STS also advanced version of Eclipse. STS is nothing but Spring Tool Suite. So in industry, either we'll be using IntelliJ or Eclipse or advanced version of Eclipse STS. So as part of today's session, we are going to make use of STS Spring Tool Suite. Okay, so these are the IDEs we'll be using in real-time application in our software industry. So whenever we go for any types of application development, we will be going with this IDEs, right? IDEs basically it is mainly used for to develop the application very easily, right? Instead of building, using Notepad++, we'll be going with this kind of application, right? Okay. So already I have, installed JDK Java Development Kit and, STS Spring Toolset in my local machine, right? So what we are going to see today? So today we are going to see 4 programs, guys. All these programs are hands-on. Okay. So if you see, one is like sorting integer elements or integer objects in ascending order, right? I can just put ASC ascending order, right? This is the first one. Second program we are going to see is sorting integer objects in descending order. In interview, they might ask, right? Third program we are going to see is sorting string objects, right? String objects in ascending order. Similar way, fourth one is sorting string objects in descending order, right? These are the 4 programs we are going to see. So listen very carefully. This is quite interesting, right? So what we are going to do is first we will see how to sort integer objects in ascending order. So this is my IDE. So what I'm going to do is I can create any classes, any Java classes inside this IDE. So this is my project. So we do have a collection API project. I don't want to create a new project. Let's go with this same project. Right click on this packages, new class, right? So what I'm going to do is I can say sorting integer objects in ascending order, right? So class name should be meaningful, and as you know that class name should start with uppercase and follow the camel case, right? So let me create one for notes. Okay, this is where we are going to keep all our notes. Might be end of the session, I will be sharing these notes. So class name should start with uppercase, right? And follow camel case. So what it means? So it means here we have started sorting integer. This is our class name, right? If you see example. So sorting, this class name should not have any empty spaces. Started with uppercase, and the new word it should start with uppercase, camel case, right? Again new word uppercase, new word uppercase, new word uppercase. This is how you need to name a class name, right? So I have given the name. Let me click finish. See, one new class is started, right? One new class is started. Sorting integer objects. You can give any name, but class name should be meaningful, right? Class name should be meaningful, correct? Now, let me create a main method, public static void main. I'm not typing the full class name, full method name. Instead, editor only creates the name. How I am created? You can just type main, control space. You will get a pop-up. So from there, you can select main method, right? So it has generated, right? Main method got generated, right? So let me just print some statement. SYSO system.out.println. So just let me, print something. Welcome to Mercy Technologies, right? Just to make sure this editor is working. Okay. You can save file, save. Then you can run the program. How to run it? Right click. You can click run as Java application, right? You should see the output. Yes, we are seeing the output. Welcome to Mercy Technologies. So we are good with our editors, right? We no need to worry about the program application working as expected, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to define our first program. What is our first program? First program is sorting integer objects in ascending order. Okay, let me comment it. This is what our first program, right? Sorting integer objects in ascending order, right? So what we are going to do is, let me remove this line and I'm going to define an array, right? Integer array. So let me go with, instead of primitive array, if you want to go for primitive array, what you will do? So you will be defining something like this, right? Array declaration, right? You will be defining array declaration. What you will do is, you will be directly, I will be defining the array. There are so many ways you can define an array. So I want to declare an array as well as initializing an array, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to initialize something like this: 50, 30, 10, 20, and then 40. This is my int array. If you see, this is a primitive data type. I told you, right? What are the primitive data types as part of our session, right? What are the primitive data types, right? So what we are going to do is, you might have seen our primitive data types, right? We have seen like byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, char. All these are, uh, you know, uh, all these are primitive data types, right? All these are primitive data types. If you observe in our program, even we have defined one of the primitive data type. So as I said, for each primitive, right, they have defined, JDK developers, they have defined some primitive, wrapper classes. If you open Control Shift T, you just type integer. See, this is the wrapper class. What is meant by wrapper class? You can say for each primitive data type, byte, short, int, they have defined corresponding class, because you know that in Java everything is object, right? In Java everything is object. You see the documentation here. If you see the documentation, the integer class wraps a value of primitive type int in an int in an object, right? This is the documentation they have given. The integer class wraps of primitive data type into an object, right? For integer, they have defined integer class. For byte, if you go for it, you can type byte. Again, they have defined byte class, right? For each primitive, right, they have defined integer type, right? For corresponding wrapper type, right? So instead of going with primitive int, what I'm going to do is, I'm going for wrapper type, because it is better to go for wrapper type. So you can type, again it is a class name. Who developed this class? This class is developed by JDK developers, inventors of Java. Whoever developing this JDK software, JDK Java language, they only created these classes, right? So I'm going for it, right? Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to print this array. How to print this array? Again it is simple. You no need to worry about. There is a array class. If you type arrays, there is a arrays class inside java.util package. You open this class. Again, who developed it? This is developed from JDK 1.2, Josh Black. Josh Black is the person who contributed so many things, collection API, so many Java APIs. under his leadership, it got, developed. So Josh Block, if you observe the documentation, this class contains various methods for manipulating arrays, right? Arrays related operations. You want to sort the array, you want to do binary search, you no need to write the code from the beginning, right? So already they only written the code. You just make use of the code, correct? We can just make use of the code, right? So there is a class called arrays class. So I'm going to make use of that class. How I'm going to print? Simple. I can just print syso system.out.println. I can just use arrays dot toString. You can print just toString method. Just print numbers, right? You can give some meaningful name numbers, right? Let me run this program, save it, Control S, file save or Control S, right click, run as Java application. You see, we got the output, right? 50, 30, 10, 20, 40. So this is what, this is an array, right? So we got the output. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm just printing something like this, right? I can say before sorting. So before sorting, this is the value. Now it is so meaningful, right? Readability perspective. Let me run again. You see, before sorting, this is the value, right? So how I can do sorting? As I said, arrays is a utility class. You see, they have developed under java.util package, right? They have developed under java.util package. So arrays is a utility class. So inside this class, as I said, let me go inside this class. So they have defined so many methods. You see, you want to do swap two numbers, you can use this method. You want to perform binary search, you can just call this method and pass the values here, right? See here, I want to perform this binary search. What they are trying to do? They have developed. We no need to develop. We no need to write complete logic. There can be different types of sorting, right? We have seen in the beginning, right? Either it can be bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort. It can be any type of sorting. But JDK developers, they followed certain rules and regulations, how to make the sorting faster, how to make the searching faster. So they developed it. You no need to worry how they developed. See, they have defined their own algorithms, right? See, they have defined low, high, mid element, right? So they have seen it. So we literally no need to worry how to perform binary search. What we need is, we can just know, we only need to know the class name and method name. Just call that. Same way, let's go for sort method. See, they have defined sort. What they are telling? Just sorts the specified arrays into ascending order, right? So just you need to know the class name and method name. Let's see here. What we are going to do is, I'm going to perform sort here. Where is the sort method available? It is available inside arrays class. See, inside arrays class only, right? Inside arrays class only, there is a method called sort method, right? So I need to know the class name arrays. So just call arrays dot, which method you are going to call? Sort method. Which there can be many arrays. Which array you want to sort? I want to sort this arrays, right? That's all. Your sorting is done, right? You are not writing any coding. So let me print again. So before sorting, again let me print after sorting, right? Just let me print something like this after sorting. Let me run this. Right click, run as Java application. You see here, you see the output. What is happening? After sorting, it is sorted in natural order, right? In ascending order, automatically integer objects are sorted. Automatically integer objects are sorted, right? So this is simple. You are not writing any logic. We are just making use of predefined methods. So there is a sort method inside arrays class. What that sort method does? It says sorts the specified arrays objects according to this order. Let me copy paste the documentation into our notes, right? See here, it says simple. Sorts the specified arrays of objects. See, we have specified numbers. We have given numbers. This is the specified array, integer array, right? So it takes and it is sorting. How it is sorting? Ascending order or descending order? By default, it is ascending order according to natural ordering of its elements. This also you no need to worry. Only this definition is sufficient, right? So what it says, sort method basically it sorts, right? This is the sort method definition. Sort method, it is sorting the given array into an ascending order type, right? Into an ascending order. You see, before sorting, what was the output? Just 1 minute. So before sorting, so this is the value, right? Let me copy paste the output as well. So before sorting, it was in different order. When we are calling arrays.sort, automatically what it does? It is sorting in natural order. It is sorting in ascending order, right? So we really don't care what type of algorithm they are using. If you go inside, see, they are using something like this, right? Arrays.sort, we are calling this method, and internally it is calling some other method. It is doing merge sort. Again, you see, they have written so many logics, right? So they have written like swapping, they have written how to perform the sorting again and again, different types of recursive call also they are doing it. Literally, we no need to worry on that. What we need to worry is what is the class name and what is the method name. Similarly, you want to perform binary search, just call arrays dot binary search, right? Simple, very simple. Arrays dot binary search, right? Just pass the which under which this one you are going to call which number, which object or number you want to search. Correct, simple, that's all. I am just searching whether 5 is available inside numbers or not. If it is available, it returns what it returns. It returns positive number. If it is not available, it returns negative number. Simple. So in the first program we have completed. What is our first program? Let me see our first program. So sorting integer objects in ascending order, right? So second program is how to sort in descending order. This we will come later. We will go with string objects, how to sort string objects, correct? We will see this program, then we'll come back to second program, right? Because both are same. So let me create a new program, right? So now this program is sorting integer objects, right? So here what we do, simple. Here we have defined an array and we have called sort method. We are printing. That's quite simple, right? Let me create a next method. Next class. This class is nothing but sorting string objects, right? It is not integer objects. By the way, we are going to sort string objects into ascending order, right? We are going to sorting string objects in ascending order, right? Simple. Again, I would like to go for a main method, right? Main method is available. Yes. Now, similar way, what we have done here, we have defined on integer array, right? Similar way, what I'm going to do, we need to define a string type of array, right? So string, this is, let's give some meaningful names, and let's delete this as well, right? So what we are doing is, here we are defining and string array, right? Defining and initializing a string array, right? Let's create different types of string object. Let me go with as Mercy. First name is Mercy. Second name is Daniel. Third one is a Joseph. Angel. Fifth string object is David. All the string objects should be defined inside double quotes, correct? So we have defined 5 string objects. Inside there is a reference called names. Names is pointing. It's an array type, right? So inside an array, we have initialized 5 string objects, right? Instead of, initializing separately, so I make it very easier and convenient. So in the same line only, I have declared an array and I have initialized 5 objects inside array, right? So what we have done, first step is done. What we need to do, we need to define the this one. Second one is if you want to print, again you can just call, what you can call? You can just call system.out.println. You can just call arrays dot toString method. You can just print the different types of whatever different elements which are there inside array, right? Let's run this as a Java application, right? You see, by default, I'm getting all the defined array, right? Defined objects inside array. Mercy, Daniel, Joseph, Angel, and David, right? So again, like I would like to print this as well. Before sorting, this is the value, right? We are just printing. What is our next step? How to sort? Simple. Arrays dot sort. I can copy paste. Same thing. So arrays dot sort. Again, if you observe, this name also we need to change. Instead of numbers, it should be names. See, there are various sort methods are available inside arrays class. You see, integer type. If you want to sort integer type of objects, then go for integer type. You want to sort long type objects, long type. Byte, float, double, right? So string type means you can go with object, right? So any types of objects you can sort it. There are many overloaded methods are available inside arrays class. What is method overloading? You guys might know, right? What is method overloading? This is a different topic, but still, what is a method overloading? Method overloading is nothing but we can have different types of methods, same name with different types of arguments, right? Or different number of arguments, right? Either it should have same name, different should be, right? Number of arguments or types of arguments, right? Say for example, you defined you want to add 2 numbers. What you will do? You will go for add, right? 30, 40, right? Simple. Or integer, we'll go with int, int. So it means again I can define one more with float, float, right? This is called method overloading, right? Float, float. Then I can go with one more method, int, float, something like this, right? Same name, either it can differ with number of arguments, even you can define one more method also, right? Instead of 2 int, you can go with 3 int also, 3 types of elements you want to add. So either it should differ in number of arguments. Here it is 2, here it is 3, or types of arguments. Here also 2, here also 2, but above is int type, below is float type. This is called method overloading, right? Same name, method name should be same, right? So that's what many overloaded methods are available. Here you see there are sort method. See there are int type, long type. Either it is differing in types of argument or number of arguments. So many overloaded methods are available. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very simple. I'm just calling array start sort method. Again, simple. Again, I'm pasting copy paste. There is no difference between string objects and integer objects, right? Before sorting and after sorting, right? Let's run this program again. Guys, I'm going to run it in debug mode. What is debug mode, by the way? In our companies, right? When we are working in real-time projects, so because here it is only 20 lines of code. I cannot say 20 lines, only 10 lines of code, right? It is very simple, you know what is there. But in real-time application, we'll be having hundreds of classes, 300, 400, 500 Java classes will be having. Each class will be having hundreds of classes, right? Each classes will be having minimum thousands of line. I have seen like, 8,000s of line, inside a single class. You're getting right. So, I mean, understanding the application, or if you get any production issue, or you want to know, debug it, then it is not easier, right? So what we will do is there is an option called debugging the application. This is what we will do in our real-time application. So what we will do is we can see step by step, execution. For that, we need to debug it. How to debug it? It's simple. You can see the blue area, right? You can double click. Let me print some statement also. SYSO. Let me just print program started, right? You can say program is started, right? Just for understanding purpose. If you double click, there is a small bubble, right? There is a small bubble, right? There is a small bubble. So once it is done, you see there is a bug, or you can right click. So far we have clicked the run. If you click run method, you will be seeing in this way. But below to run, there is a option called debug as, right? Just click debug as Java application. See, it is asking, would you like to switch this perspective? Click yes. Now, if you observe, see, there is a highlighted area, right? It is not completed, but it is waiting for your approval. So what you can do is you can press F6. F6 line by line execution. How to set the debugging application? First one is set the breakpoint. So have we done it? We double clicked it. If you double click it, there is a bubble, right? If you double click it, there is a bubble. So you can set the breakpoint by double clicking, right? Second one is run as a debugging, right? Run as a debugging application. We have seen it, right? Right click, run as debugging application. Correct. Debug as Java application, right? Third one is we need to run step by step. For running step by step, you need to press F6. There is a key right in your keyboard, F6, or even this shortcut also you can press it. There is a small icon as F6. So just press F6. See, you got your output now. See, step by step we are executing. When I pressed F6, it executed line number 10, right? Program is started. Now, again, I'm going to press F6. What happens? When new array is created, you just mouse over on names. You see, on 0th index, Mercy is stored. First index, you know that, right? Array starts with 0th index, right? Array elements, right? Arrays elements stored from 0th index, right? So index starts from 0. Basically, index starts from 0, right? Index starts from 0. Correct. If you observe, mouse over on names, on 0th index, Mercy is stored, first element. On first index, Daniel is stored, second element. Second index, Joseph is stored. Third index, Angel is stored. Fourth index, David is stored. Correct. So this is how you can debug it. Now what I'm going to do again, line number 13 is executed. If you observe, guys, observe very carefully. If needed, what I will do is I will take the screenshot also before and after. Okay, I will take the screenshot. How can I take? Let me enlarge this. This is really important, guys. Okay, let me do the print screen. I have taken the screenshot. Okay, this is quite important. I have taken the screenshot. Let me copy this screenshot into some Word document. That's okay. Word document, right? You observe here in 0th index, Mercy is there. First index, second index, third, fourth. Correct. This is simple. We already know it. Let me run it F6. Before sorting, what is the value you are getting? Mercy, 0th index Mercy, first index Daniel, second index Joseph, third index Angel, and fourth index David, right? Now I call names. Now you just mouse over, same, right? When I call sort method, automatically F6, it is done. Now again I am clicking F6, F6. You mouse over now. You just see the red colors. What happened? It got changed, right? It got changed. Let me take print screen again. Let me take print screen. Let me copy it. Let me store it here again inside our Word document. You observe first one and second one. Guys, listen little carefully. See, when we are doing before sorting 0th index, Mercy was there, right? After sorting, Angel is moved to 0th index, right? Because of ascending order, right? Who moved it? Simple, the sort method. We called sort method. Sort method sorted this array and it moved because Angel should be coming in the first, right? After sorting, if you observe the output, Angel should be coming in the first, right? Before it was Mercy. Ascending order means from lower to higher, right? Angel, A comes first. Daniel, D-A-N. Daniel comes second. David comes third. Joseph comes fourth. And Mercy comes fifth. If you have a name called Zachariah, then Zachariah should come at the very last because of Z, right? So, because of this, index itself getting affected. You see, before it was Mercy, it was under 0th index. Now Angel comes into 0th index. Daniel, anyhow, it is in the same index. It is not modified. David came into the third index. Joseph into fourth, right? And Mercy, it's in the fourth index, correct? So this is how it happens. Even if you observe this one also similar way, right? Let me run it in debug mode. Double click and click, right click, debug as Java application. You observe this also. See, program started. Program is started, right? Let me press F6. Yes. Let me press F6 again. New array is created. What is this array? You see this? Let me take print screen here as well. Okay. Here also I have taken the print screen, right? Let me go for it. Let me paste it here. Yes. Print screen is done. Now let me click again F6. Step by step execution before sorting, after sorting, right? Now let me mouse over. See here, very simple, right? Let me take print screen also. Here also what happened? Exactly happened. Before sorting, what happened? Index are getting affected. Before sorting, right? So, yes. So, it is not given the exact numbers, but if you enlarge it, then you will get the values, right? If you enlarge it, you will get the value, right? So it is affecting the index basically, correct? Either it is sorting integer objects or string objects. If you observe, it is affecting the index, right? So sorting is very, very simple. Three things you need to do for sorting, right? What are the three things? One is like you need to define the array. Either it can be integer array or string array, right? You can define an array and initialize the objects. Once you define the array, then just call sort method. Supply which array you want to sort. second point is just call array start sort method, supply which array you want to sort. Then again, just here itself sorted. You want to print it, you just print. So consider like in real-time application, consider, your inside your class, right? Either class or an organization. They are asking all the names of the employee, right? So everyone is giving randomly, right? Correct. So I want to sort. How to sort? It's simple. Random names you will be storing in an array. Now the class teacher asks, hey, I want all the names in the ascending order from A onwards, right? Abdul should come first, Abel should come, right? So then you just call the sort method. Similar way in an organization, HR is trying to get all the employee names in a sorted way. Then just call this method, right? Simple. It will automatically sort it. So we have seen two programs. One is like how to sort integer objects in ascending order, how to sort string objects in ascending order. You will be asking, sir, remaining two are there. This is also very simple, right? How to sort it in descending order, we will be seeing it, right? So third program is how to sort it in descending order. Again, I don't want to create a new program. Instead, I will just, we'll go with the same program only, right? So what is sorting in ascending order? You already know. If I run this program, you know what is after sorting. You can say this is the output, right? Let me create one more notepad, right? Here sorting is nothing but see before sorting, after sorting. After sorting, this you can say in ascending order, right? In ascending order, right? How to sort it in descending order? Right? Sorting in ascending order, this. How to go for descending order? You know the answer, right? From big element to small element, right? From big element, what is the biggest element? 50 should come first, right? It is other way around, right? 50, then 40, 30, 20, and 10. Consider you are going for an interview, then the interviewer is asking, can you write a piece of program to sort the elements in descending order? Either you can say objects or elements, everything is same, right? So how to do that? Again, it is simple. You no need to worry too much. If you go inside arrays class, we used arrays class, right? If you go inside arrays class, you see how many sort methods are there? Yeah, there are different types of sort methods are there. You open this method. So it is taking two arguments, right? Comma. There is a comma here, right? There is a comma here. One is what type of objects. Either you can, T means it is generic, right? It means it can be integer object or string objects or long objects. It can be anything, right? First, it takes two argument. First one is which type of array you want to sort, right? What it takes second one? Second one is comparator type. This you really no need to worry. I will tell you what it is, right? So far we have supplied only one argument. Now I am going to do second argument. What is the second argument? It's a comparator type, right? It's a comparator type. What is a comparator type? I can use collections. Again, there is a predefined class called collections dot. We can go with reverse order. That's all. See, inside collections, there is a reverse order. What it does, simple, returns a comparator that imposes the reverse of the natural ordering, right? Let me copy paste that. What this method does, returns the comparator that imposes reverse of the natural ordering on a collection, right? That's simple, very simple. Let me copy paste here. Where is our notes? Yes, here, right? So what it means, let me see. Right. So it means it is returning in blind words. You can say it is returning reverse order comparator. That's it. You can say it's returns reversed order comparator. I will tell you what is this comparator, right? Comparator. So what it is, let's run this program and we will see the output. Let's run. I will put it in debug mode, right click, debug as Java application. Yes, application is started. So let me run F6, F6, right? Yes, we got first line number 15 before sorting F6. Yes, before sorting it was like this, F6, F6, F6. Now you see it is sorted in descending order, right? 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Correct. Before it was, if you want to sort it in ascending order, simple. You just supply first only one first argument, only one argument. Just run this. You will get in ascending order 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If you want to sort it in reverse order, that's why we are going to use reverse order. Simple, right? Name itself says, hey, I want to sort this array, use reverse order. That's it, simple. Basically, this collections dot reverse order, it returns reverse order comparator. Simple, very simple. So you no need to worry what is about comparator. Might be in our paid session, we will be taking very in depth what is this comparator, because today is a free session, right? It's only 2 hours. But in our paid session, it will be around 2 months, 2.5 months. For explaining this comparator itself, I need at least 4 hours of time. Okay, with programs. So that we cannot do for it. For now, you just understand collections dot reverse order. It will return reversed order comparator. Blindly, you can say if you want to go for reverse order, descending order sorting, then use this. That's all. Let's run this. You get the output. Similar way, I am copy pasting. Copy this. And if you run this program, normal sort method with which takes only one argument, it is going for natural sorting, right? Let me print. If I go for comma, same way, let me right click and paste, right click, paste. That's all. This is for sorting in descending order. Let's run now and see the output. You see, now it is in another way. Mercy comes first, Joseph, David, Daniel, Angel. It is in sorted in descending order. Very simple. For sorting ascending order, supply only one argument, right? Whichever array you want to sort, just supply only one argument, correct? If at all you want to sort in descending order, then you need to pass two arguments. First one is a array type, which array you want to sort. Second one is a reversed order comparator. If you want to sort it in descending order, you need to pass reverse order comparator. This reverse order comparator, if you keep it, then it goes for the descending order, right? See here, sorts the specified array of objects according to the order included by the specified comparator. Correct. I can explain more and more, but I don't want to, to be complicated, right? For your understanding, might be many would be new to Java. Might be even though you studied Java in your college, right? And you might be working person without knowledge, Java knowledge, right? But I don't want to be complicated. For now you can understand. It takes only two arguments. Second one, if you want to go for descending order, just apply the second argument, collections dot reverse order, right? But in our paid session, we'll be teaching very in depth. Arrays itself will take minimum 6 to 8 hours of session. We'll be teaching minimum 30 to 40 programs in arrays only. Sorting only will be teaching at least 20 to 30 programs for sure, right? So how to sort various elements, what are the things to be considered, what is reverse order, what is comparator, what is comparable interface. There are many things are there. You see comparable interface, Control Shift T. Comparable interface. Yes, what is this comparable interface? How to sort employee objects, how to sort based on ID, how to sort based on name, how to sort based on salary. sorting based on departments. Many things we'll be seeing in our regular paid session. So now if you see, we have completed sorting integer numbers in descending order, as well as sorting uh, sorting string objects or string elements inside this program in descending order. So what we have seen? So we have seen how to sort integer objects in ascending order by using the first sort method, which takes only one arguments. Then how to sort objects in descending order, second sort method, we need to supply the array name and the reversed order comparator, collections dot reverse order. And we have seen how to sort string objects in ascending order, same way like first sort method with only one argument. Second one is second sort method with the along with reversed order comparator. Now, if you go through again our slide, right? Now you will be understanding, right? This is what we have seen, right? So what is sorting? Benefits of sorting: how to sort integer objects in ascending order and descending order, and then how to sort string object in ascending order and descending order. We have seen for Anson program as well. Now again we'll go through this, right? Now if you read it, you should be able to understand by yourself. So sorting is the process of arranging elements in a collection in a specific order. Either it can be ascending order or descending order. It is a process of arranging group of elements. It can be array type or collection type, or it can be anything, right? So it provides inbuilt methods. See the second point, Java provides inbuilt method. What method it has provided? Here it provided sort method, right? Correct. It provided sort method. So Java provides inbuilt methods and a set of interfaces and classes to perform sorting operations. It can be either primitive or user defined. Again, primitive means again it goes for a wrapper type, right? It is internally it's not primitive, but wrapper type, right? And what are benefits we are getting? Again, if you go through this, so based on in a sorted array, we can perform the search very faster, right? And the readability also is very good, when we go for, sorting, right? And we can use, as we discussed, like optimized algorithms. You want to perform some binary search, some merge something, right? Then if you in a sorted array, it is very easy and it is optimized. And for comparison purpose, again, sorting arrays, right? It is allows easily we can compare, right? Based on specific elements. Say, for example, I want to say, there are two types of, elements are there, right? Arrays are there. I want to compare, particular element is available in both the arrays or not. First, I can sort both the arrays, then I can easily compare it, right? I can easily compare it. Okay, perfect. So far we have seen like this is how we can sort, right? So let's see couple of our material, whatever it's there, right? So let me share my screen. You guys should see my screen, right? Can you able to see my screen? Yes, so this is the material. If you observe here also, I have given like step by step, definition, like, how to, in-depth explanation about this program. So how to define an array, how to declare an array, right? And then, how to sort before, before how to print before sorting, and, how to print after the sorting, and how to sort the element. So everything very in depth, why sorting is important for integers, how to sort integer objects in reverse order. Again, I have given in depth explanation. So when you are going through the material and when you are practicing the program, really this material will be helpful. And how the sorting works, line by line explanation, you might have got it, right? So they have given like certain practical use cases useful in financial systems in to list top performing stocks, right? Which are the stocks which are performing very good, and say for example you want to get the highest salaries, right? So then you can go for the sorting in descending order, largest transactions, right? Again you can go for the descending order, right? Something like this, ascending and descending, right? So you want to look up, right, directory systems, right, in a reversed alphabetical order, such as showing most recent files. Even in our Windows also we see, right, we can sort. So these are the use cases, you can go for it.